Alright, well, the stream has started. No one's watching right now, but for the archive, hello, I'm streaming once again. This is my second stream, and I'm going to be streaming Minecraft, doing a tour of my city, but I'm gonna keep the stream up for now and wait until people arrive. Because I don't want to do it until people arrive, so don't know how long that'll be, but for the record, I did try to improve my, my audio quality. It's still not the best because you can hear things like clicking. You can hear clicking and me tapping keys in the background. But it is slightly better than last time. Hopefully the video quality should be better, but I've been messing around with the settings and I have no clue if it's better or not. So it's an attempt, is what I'm saying. But I'm just waiting until more, people show up. Also for the archive, there's been, this was what I was working on yesterday. I was actually working on taking this warship, the Valyrium class cruiser, and building it in from the depths, block by block, using this Minecraft version as a reference. And got some progress on it last night. Again, it was my first stream, so yeah. I'll just wait here for now. I may do a tour of this last, but either first or last, but I'm not sure. I'll just walk around on the surface while I wait. Like I did last stream, I had to make some sort of adjustments. Like, for example, when I was constructing these turrets, I had to put placeholders in using just simple metal blocks on the bottom because, From the Depths has actual weapon systems for their warships. So I didn't want to just build something with blocks. Instead, I wanted to make this an actual warship that was capable of fighting in the game, which is the only purpose that I had for, trying to create it in the game. So yeah, for now, I'm just waiting around to start. You can see a little view of this city. I'll give you some context for the stream. This city is called Grantville. I started building it last year, October of last year, on the Project City Build Minecraft server, which is what I'm playing on right now. You can see all these people on right now. So, they're not aware I'm streaming. I don't think I'm going to tell them because I don't really need to. But if this actually gets somewhat popular, which it will not, but if it does, I will probably let them know. But, yeah, here you see some other turrets. Yeah, I started playing the server in October of 2017 on a different city, but then they restarted the creative map. And because they restarted the creative map, then it ended up making a new one, which is this one. This is the new creative map. And so I've been building on this one for over a year. However, I have taken, most of that time has been breaks. Like, I've taken multiple multi-month long hiatuses. And this has mostly been built in like spans of a few months at a time. If I was active and playing this game only, I probably would have had a lot more built. But right now, it's not as much because I don't want to be building in Minecraft for all of my video game experience. But if you can see in the background, there are these weird pagoda-like towers over here. And I did not build these. Since this is a multiplayer server, someone else built these along this mountain range. And they built an entire little roadway through the mountains with these little monastery temples at the top. I do like their design though, even though they have nothing inside of them. But it's a little odd seeing these farms and fields over here combined with this Star Cruiser in the background. Thank you, the unoriginal. I probably know who you are, but I don't recognize you by your username. But yeah, you weren't here last stream. You know what? I'll take a few seconds to let a few more people know that I'm streaming. So maybe we can bolster up that number a little bit. Hopefully the stream will be more streamlined, pun intended, but hopefully the audio quality is a little better. Again, you can still hear the clacking of the keyboard and the clicking of the mouse, but I've tried settings with that and they haven't worked out as much as I hoped they would. But here, let me text a few people letting them know the stream is up. I don't know how long of a stream it will be, but and as long as it takes me to tour the city. And again, I'm waiting for a few more people to start, so open Discord and all right. Oh, okay. So it is, Zach? Okay, good. That's nice. I mean, it's not perfect again, but I think I tried to get the echo out. I think last stream there was an echo in the audio. That may be either gone or reduced now, but there may be a little bit of fuzziness, which is unavoidable because this is a dorm room and I'm using my webcam to record. I don't have a dedicated mic, so it may or may not be a potato, but I've tried. And for the unoriginal in the chat, maybe I don't know you personally. You're probably, like you said, saw it in your notifications, so maybe you're just another subscriber, which is cool. I again, this is only my second stream. Thanks for joining. But my last stream, which only had maybe 2 or 3 people at most, was mostly a few of my friends just goofing around in the chat, and that was fine. Oh yeah, the echo seems gone, you said? Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, I did try to mess with settings, and like I said, some of it worked, some of it didn't. Alright, I'm just going to start the tour now. No need to wait for anyone who won't be coming. But yeah, we'll start over here. This is the Valerium class Star Cruiser. I built this on the server. First thing I built on this new map. Now on the old map I had another city, but that old map was archived and no one could build on it. Yeah, that is a cool monastery in the chat, the unoriginal. I like those designs. I wish I built them, but I think they look copy-pasted. But either way, they're a nice aesthetic. It's kind of cool how that mountain ridge separates Grantville from the other side of the range. There are cities all over this map, by the way, that other people have built. But anyway, back to the Star Cruiser. Oh yeah, I'll get to that. I'll get to that Keck building right there. But yeah, this was the first thing I built. Built it in around October when this map was new. I'll do a quick tour of it, but it won't be too long because I already went through it a little bit last stream. So this is based off of a Star Wars Venator class Star Destroyer, which is my favorite of the Star Wars canon and legends. But this is the hangar inside right here. Has ARC 170 starfighters, and it also has Y-wing bombers. And I've also built on this side, these are the drop ships, or the transports. I forgot the name of them, like, shoot, I normally know the name of these, but they're the drop ship, assault ship type things, and you can even go inside this one. But in here, if you go past the hangar, there is the eating area. This is like an eating and general area. There are kitchens in these. Like, this is food storage and kitchen and stuff, but this is where the crew of the ship eat their mess. And over here are different quarters. I made like officer quarters and enlisted quarters, things like that. Sleeping arrangements. They're mirrored on the other side of the ship. There's lighting everywhere, of course. I didn't flesh the interior out too much, but oh hey James, nice to see you in the chat. Yeah, over here is a stage for either performances or announcements or whatnot, but this is a stage. If you keep going, this is mostly just bunks, more bunks over here. I would have put more, maybe I'll go back and flesh out this a bit more, make like tactical and control rooms and stuff like that, but this isn't everything on the ship. This is only the front half. If we go back over to the other side here. This is the aft of the warship, and we'll have various components here. I believe this is storage. Oh, this is the armory right here, which is also somewhat storage. Normally where the armory of the ship would be. And over here, this is the engineering bay. This is where the aft of the ship is, and these are the engines. Like, for example, if I did this, I can just whack through this, come out the other side, and we're on the other side of the engines. And that's not how engines work, I know. James, yeah, the ship has a ton of updog, definitely. I'm not falling for that, but most amount of updog you've ever seen. Anyway, yeah, I know that's not how engines work, but hey, who cares? I can go up the stairs here, and again, I'll make this part of the tour quick because I didn't plan on coming in here, but we have more storage, things like that. And when you get to the top, you will have the communications room. This is supposed to be holograms right here. And in here's more communication rooms, and you had more up the elevator. This is the bridge. So yeah, I did cover this earlier, but yeah, this is the bridge again for anyone who was here last time. One thing I tried to do is, you know in Star Wars how a lot of times the Imperial ships, they have on the bridge, like the officers or the captain stands here, and then like the officers and the bridge crew like are in this pit that is below like part of the bridge, and like they're on their computers and stuff here. I tried to create that here, and so yeah, I tried to put that officer pit in. And if you go back here, these are like captain's quarters. Actually, no, they are not captain's quarters. This is a meeting table, but there are like captain's quarters and stuff, other parts of the ship. Anyway, that was just a quick overview. Now we can get to the city itself. What about Joe? I think that's another thing y'all are gonna get me to fall into, but I don't know what you're talking about. I probably walked into a trap right there, but oh well. Let's see. And funny fact, because I built this first, even if it's daylight outside, you can't see it right now, but this ship will cast a huge shadow, so much of one, that this building right here, the library, Joe Mama, are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourself, James? I hope you are, because I'm slightly disappointed in you. But anyway, yeah, apparently all the maps got wiped. These had like parking signs on it. This was a parking garage. So, but yeah, this library here, it's a library if you can't tell. I made the inside and everything. But, yeah, it's in complete darkness the whole time, like day and night. But before I explore too much of the city, so Grantville, what you see in front of you right here is part of the city of Grantville. Grantville has 3 different boroughs, like 3 different parts to it. What you see is downtown Grantville. That's the primary borough, but there are 2 others that you can't see right now due to the draw distance. Sorry for that loud noise back there. But anyway, so this part was the first to be created, and there are 2 others. We'll get to them as they're going, but yes, it was a sigh of a man who lost everything. I lost my entire soul there. You killed me. I'm just deceased right now. But yeah, there are different parts to this. This is where the main government is. For example, Grantville, this is a large statue in the center of the plaza. This is the entrance to the city, and you have moderators here for their warp approvals. I still haven't gotten a warp yet because I'm too lazy for it. But this is the Hans Richter Plaza right here. The naming came from the 1632 franchise of books. Yeah, that's also where the city name came from. But someone else built the statue for me because I had a really shitty one here before, but this guy improved it and it looks much better now. But the main government is housed here. This is the legislative building. It's pretty small, but hey, it's there. I'll go into this. James, I'm not falling for it again. I've heard Sugandis before. I've heard that one. You gotta freshen up your jokes, man. But yeah, we're going inside the legislative building. You'll see one side's the House and one side's the Senate, but it's really boring. Like, just obligatory almost. It's a very small building. But going outside, this is a little more odd in its structure. It uses weird building materials, but this is the presidential, house, White House equivalent, but it's not. It's the executive house. That's what it was. And this is just, it has its own, like, rooms and stuff. Where's the Oval Office? We had, like, the elliptical office. It's not an oval office, it's an elliptical office. Oh, hey, John. Nice to see you in the stream. It's pretty cool, pretty Gucci, if I do say so myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But, when you do say obligatory mass DDD theme, but I want to get music in these streams, and I tried all day working on music, but I could not get it to work reliably yet. That'd take more research, and even if I could, I'm more afraid to do it because I don't want it getting copyright struck. And even if I'm not monetized, getting copyright struck still can affect you, and I don't want my channel getting beaned by the Yuzu police. But yeah, advancing on. Also, yes, those are Imperial AT-AT walkers right there. Don't mind those, just, building up the military. But the third part is the Judicial House right here. And the Judicial House, just has the Supreme Court. And then there are lower courts between here, but you don't need to see that. Yeah. Moving on, the next part is... before I go in here, y'all are just memeing it up on the chat, aren't you? What did the fish say when he swam into a wall? What did he say? What did the fish say? Also, while I'm waiting for that response, this is the historical quarter. There was actually a sand village in this area when I first started building this city, so I decided to make it into like an old town sort of district. And beyond this gate, there's like an outer wall, but this is mostly like a standard testificate village that I sort of expanded to be more fleshed out and made some of my own buildings in. And most of them are pretty basic, but yeah, I took a little bit of creative license, but not too much. Damn. The fish said damn when he swam into the wall. Nice. Classic. Vlasic pickles. Anyway, yeah, going through this more, there was also one of these. Because of the terrain generation here, you can see in the background right there, that's this same building, but it got cut off. The generation in deserts makes these weird temple things that are not part of normal Minecraft. I did not build this, but yeah, these are all over the desert. Anyway, Jonathan says, repeal the Geneva Conventions. I agree. We need full chemical warfare. I want to be able to gas all of my enemies. I want to be able to take over the entire Earth and outer space using a fleet of these Star Destroyers and base Delta Zeroing this entire planet, just turning it into glass, like Halo and Mass Effect style. Yeah, repeal the Geneva Convention in now. Anyway, moving on, we'll see. Alright. This is something I took a lot of time to build. Oh, it looks different with the texture pack too. So this right here is my magnum opus in this city. It is the cathedral. I forgot what I named it. It has an actual name, but this cathedral I actually designed on graph paper first, like back when I was working at Publix. I used to work at Publix, by the way. But I spent so much time designing this, and if we go inside here, this is the inside of the cathedral. In fact, I'm going to turn F1 on so you don't have to see my toolbar while I'm exploring it. But, yeah. So, you have the massive pews, and you have all of the columns. On one side, I made like a little model of the cathedral inside the cathedral. Like, you know, some Inception shit. But, there's a fountain on the other side, and a massive pipe organ at the front. Alright, James Smith says, why did the can crusher quit his job? And while we're waiting for a response for that, have you established communism in the city, or does that happen when 1.15 comes out? We have not established communism yet. However, in the wise words of that one Soviet general from Command and Conquer 2, I'm going to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space! Sorry, I butchered that quote, but I really do like that quote. I actually do want to play the Command and Conquer games, the Red Alert ones, but I'm too lazy to get them or pirate them. I don't really know how to pirate stuff. But, yeah, obligatory, I don't know how to pirate stuff. Anyway, and now James says, because it was so depressing. You know, that hits me right here. You know, we're all Gen Z. We're all depressed on the inside, except if you're not Gen Z, which I don't think any of you are. So, you're scrubs. But anyway, moving on, there's actually a back part to this cathedral. You can go up this back tower. That's where the archdeacon is. Because, you know, this is a cathedral, so in the Catholic Church you have an archdiocese. And, oh yeah, this is the, holy water. Actually, I don't think I built this. I think someone came in here and built this bin of holy water. But I'm not going to delete it because it's a nice touch. Anyway, because yeah, people can move around in this and build wherever they want to. But but if you grief, you will get banned. So the server has it that, you know, no griefing rule. And up here, there's like walkways, and you can actually go into the bell towers and stuff. And part of the bell tower, so you can go into here. I'll go into it from the bottom and walk up the staircase really quickly. I actually built bells. So if you go in here, this is the walkways you see, and so I'm on the rafters. But actually not yet. But these are some of the bells. They're very simple, but this is the entrance to the rafters. You can actually walk up on these rafters up here, and you can jump to your death. That's not really how I remember the ending to Hunchback of Notre Dame, but if you want to jump, you can jump. And more bells. Yeah, bells. Let me just break through here because I'm too lazy to go back down. Yeah, there's a tower in the back. And most of these buildings actually do have at least the first floor furnished. Like this is an art gallery. Some of them don't have upper floors, but most of them do have their lower floors with lobbies and stores, shops, rooms, hotels, furnishings, that sort of thing. Why does no one have an origami kink? Because all of that content is pay-per-view. Nice. That's another classic joke. Yeah, send me the link that you're reading those from, because I know you're not making those up on the fly. Just calling you out. Over here, I tried to make a building that's like under construction and it has a crane on it. So yeah, pretty good. Made an underground tunnel right there. It doesn't go anywhere right now, but and again, this is only downtown. There's still 2 other parts of the city. Okay. This next building is small, but it has some actual importance to this city, because this obviously is Grantville. And I've mentioned before that the previous creative map that is no longer accessible, I had another city. So that other city was named Brightonfeld, and it's spelled differently than the actual one where the Battle of Brightonfeld took place in real life, and that's on purpose. But to commemorate that city, I made a museum that chronicled the history of the old town of Brightonfeld. Or if I can go in here. Oh, it deleted my maps. Oh no, this used to be a map of Brightonfeld, but because of a server update, it got corrupted. I will have to fix that. But that used to be a map. And a lot of that is covering the history. I'm not going to read it all because it's a little boring. And that's the flag of Brightonfeld. The green's a little weird, but I thought it looked cool at the time. That's also the flag of Brightonfeld. And if you're wondering, besides that, this is the flag of Grantville. That's what their flag looks like. Oh, you have a dad jokes group chat. That explains it. Nice. You're the best contribution to this live stream. Not, but anyway. We keep going. Some of these buildings aren't like fully furnished up to the top floors, but some of them have some. This is railroad tracks that go into the station right here. That tunnel goes all the way through. That's a full railroad tunnel. But, so this building, if you notice, that is indeed the Kekistan flag. And there's a reason behind that. Sorry, I had to drink some water. But, Zach, I have been working on this server, on the city itself, since October of 2018. That's when I started this specific map city. And I did take a ton of breaks from it. So I only maybe spent, like I had most of the year as a hiatus. So a lot of this has been done in not much time. But this right here is the Kekistan Resort and Hotel. If I go in here, inside the Kek building, there is a luxury hotel. You know, like, in the chat, have you all ever been to a Great Wolf Lodge or something like that, where there's a hotel with an indoor water park? Like, you know what I mean. I've been to one of those before, but I tried to build something like that. I'm not reading that joke. I'm not going to read every joke, James. But, yeah, let the chat do that. But anyway, yeah, if you've ever been to a Great Wolf Lodge, this is one of those. And once you get past the check-in, this is actually a water park. And if you walk through here, there's a ton of different water slides and stuff in this part of the building. And, for example, I can go up here. There is a wave pool right here. This is a little wave pool. And over here is a bunch of different water slides. In fact, I'll go down one for you. Like, there's this little thing in the center. Goes up to the top. This is a viewing area. But here is one of the water slides right here. So, let's go down this water slide. This is the most possible amount of fun you could ever have on a Minecraft server. Just, yep. Definitely nothing else that is more entertaining than walking along a path of water. That is just very enjoyable. Sploosh. But yeah, that's that. What is my opinion on scrambled eggs? Well, I'm actually a big fan of scrambled eggs, you know, because I am a college student. Yeah, weird flex. Anyway, but yeah, I'm a college student, so make eggs all the time. But most people fry their eggs in a pan, right? But I use a bowl, and I cook my eggs in the microwave over there. Like, I just make one egg, toss it in the bowl, and that's part of breakfast. Yeah, and yeah, showing up Great Wolf Lodge, definitely a weird flex. I do agree with that. And also, you know what, Silver, I know you, but I'm not going to show the red light district because you don't deserve it, you know? We trash don't deserve it. But actually, I do have an underground area I will show you though. So up there is just rooms and restaurants and stuff. You don't need to see it. But if I go back down this elevator, do I eat my eggs with or without the peel? That is the most cursed question I've ever heard, and as such, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to answer it. So yeah. Oh, this building doesn't have anything in it. That's not good. But anyway, right next to this is a little park area. But under that, under this fountain, there's an underground area. And I'm going to go in the underground area. And this is actually the entrance to the subway. Now, I'll come back here in a little bit when I actually go to the other part of the city. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just say, okay, so this is the subway system. And how it works is you have these subway cars, but there's actually a minecart track inside of them, like that. So if you ride on this minecart track, it will take you to the other boroughs. So, and you can see over here it also has this other part where it takes you to another part of the city, and that isn't complete yet. You aren't supposed to see that. But yeah, put a lot of work into this station. If we go back up, that's like a little market area right there. Oh, the unoriginal, you saw that? Yeah, that was a shit post. That Meta Knight watches a SpongeBob rant about cringe culture. I made that on the fly because I just thought that was funny. But yeah, it is a little bit cringe, honestly, even though it goes against the entire meaning of the video. My post is cringe, isn't it? But yeah, I'm not very good with YTPMVs. I try, but I use Adobe Premiere, and that's just not meant to make YTPMVs, so I stay away from it when I can, and that one had minimal editing. But yeah, this is the rest of downtown, has like gas stations and stuff, but it's pretty simple. That's like a recreational center. That's a motel with a pool, like one of those budget motels. Yes, James, we do blame boomers for everything. They're the cause of every single problem since the dawn of time. Like, boomers were the reason that Jesus died on the cross. But this is a movie theater right here. I'll go into it for 1 second, but not much to see because it's just movie theater. It's playing The Room by Tommy Wiseau. Oh, hi, Mark. What's new with you? Anyway, how's your sex life? I love The Room. You all know in the chat, you know I love The Room, if you know who I am. But, yeah, we keep going. This weird wall thing right there, that's part of a terrain mess up that the server had, and because of that, it like swallowed up a portion of the city that they managed to somehow revert, so it didn't destroy everything. But a side effect of that is it replaced half of the blocks that starship was made out of with dirt and andesite and diorite and stuff because it's stone. So it was like a terrain bug. Anyway, now we're going to be going to the second borough of the city. And keep in mind that the subway from earlier goes to it as well. But if we go around these buildings, we will come across the second borough. The second borough is called Sumum, and the main landmark of it is this. And I'll just let you all soak that in for a second. This is the Temple of the Arisen Floridian. A massive pyramid that I've made. It's fucking huge. And I just got demonetized even though I don't get, monetized at all. But yeah, still demonetized anyway. So, okay, Temple of the Ascended Floridian. I'll give you all, this is a reference to something. I'm gonna pull a sneaky on you unless you actually know what this is from earlier. But this massive temple in here has something in it. It has mazes, but there's something at the end of these mazes. You see this? Both paths lead to him. Alright, so which path do you want me to go down? I'm gonna go down this maze, right? Do you want me to do the easy or the hard path of the maze? I want you to vote in the chat. Yes, it is definitely where the Alien vs. Predator movie took place. But anyway, vote in the chat which side you want me to take. I'll wait. Man, I get thirsty doing this. Talking a lot. How long has it been? It's been half an hour streaming. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm still waiting in chat. Send me those messages. I need a direction. I would play the Jeopardy or Price is Right theme, but I don't know how to. But yeah. Beans. I'm looking at the chat, and I'm just slowly losing faith in humanity right here. Why do you all do this to me? Like, I try to have a simple stream, and this is what I get. You know what? Alright, I got a first vote. We're going hard. We're going in hard. Strap in. So, this is the hard maze. It is only 1 tile wide, where the easy maze is 2 tiles wide. And keep in mind, I made this over a year ago. So, almost over years ago, so I don't know the path. Alright, so it has cryptic messages in it, the maze, like, he embraced us in our lowest days, and as you keep going, the messages just get more and more cryptic. So, I'm gonna have to keep navigating. I should be hugging the right wall, but I don't want to. I'm not gonna read the joke. You know what, they can read the joke. And I'm just not going to read all the messages in the chat, because I know all it will do is encourage you guys. So, maybe if you're good boys, I'll read a few. But right now, I'm trying to navigate this stupid maze. I regret building this. And if I get too annoyed, I'll just give up. But, have I passed this before? Shit. I think I went past that before. So if I don't get through the maze in a minute or two, I will probably just fly over to the center, because I'm not going to waste all that time. I think that's the path I took earlier. I'm going to take this path. Okay, I think this is different. No, it's not funny. It's not quality content. You know, it's mediocre content, just like mine. You know, my content is very mediocre. He sacrificed himself for all. Yeah, I wonder who y'all think he is. Vote now on your phones. No. And everyone voted so hard that the palace caught on fire and burned down. The end. Thanks, Bill Wirtz. Anyway. Yeah, this took a long time to build. I actually had a mod come in and mirror this for me, so I didn't have to build the entire thing on both sides. Some of the mods can mirror that for you. He gave us light in the darkness. We're almost there. We're almost there, boys. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go around to the end. I'm a cheating bastard. Alright, so we're now at the end of the maze. Prepare to witness him. You know I had to do it to him. You know I had to do it to him, boys. All that excitement, all that expectation. Well, there was no excitement, but it's, you know, I had to do it to him. That's all there is. That's all there is to life. Yeah, that's why it's called the Temple of the Arisen or Ascended Floridian. Anyway, going out of here, come to the top, exit out here, and we keep going. I can feel the disappointment coming through the chat. I bathe in it. I bathe in disappointment. That's the quote of the year for me right now. I bathe in disappointment. Benedagi 2019. I'm gonna make that my channel description. All right. If I remember, I will make that my channel description. But we keep going. So one thing about this Saloom district, it has a lot of temples. Like, that's not the only one. So another part of this temple, this area has brick roads instead of standard concrete roads, and a lot more varied architecture. It's mainly supposed to be a slightly more rural place. Like this has its own library area. There's bars, restaurants, stuff like this. But I'll go into this pyramid. Right next to it is like a public bath, where you jump into water with no clothes on, because that's what people do for social fun. And in here, this is actually, even though it's a temple, this is actually a tomb for Erwin Rommel, that general from World War II. But yeah, this is a temple for Erwin Rommel. This is a Stug 3 tank. The Germans should have made more Stugs because they were cheaper and easier to make than Tigers. Tigers cost too much, and Stugs, even though they didn't have a turret, they still were really effective. I'm not reading that joke. The chat can read that joke. But this is a flat gun, that standard stuff. But yeah, this is a tomb. We head out of here, and we keep going. This is also the major agricultural district, so there's a lot of different crops and like a farmhouse, stuff like that. And then this is the barn. Sadly, spawn eggs are disabled on the server to prevent lag, so there are no animals, but these are pens for animals. And a water tower. And this is another temple. I think there are 4 temples here. Before I get to this big one, one of them is really small, like this. This is the 4th temple. It's a small boy. It actually has a sacrificial pit, so I can, sacrifice myself to the Chaos God. Ouch. Anyway, moving on. The last temple was right here, and this is the Templo Iquicuatl. I can't pronounce that. I even made that word. Like it's based off of actual words, but I forgot what it was. I built this a long time ago. And in the middle, there's like this, knight with a sword. I tried to make on a horse, like, big sword. And yeah, it's just a big statue. But you go outside of here. I forgot why I made that. Again, it was a long time ago. Okay. This next building over here. This is the Bepis National Headquarters building right here. Yeah, and as you can see, it clearly says Bepis. I forgot I made this building, but as you can see, there are cans of Bepis everywhere. Tons of Bepis. And funny thing is, I think up here is corporate offices. You get to the sacrificial pit. You're asking how that? You get to the sacrificial pit by following your dreams, because no matter what you do, you'll always end up at the bottom. There is no success, only failure. Now, this is just, your standard office environment, which is cans of Bepis everywhere. Everyone who works here is morbidly obese, just like me, even though I'm not really, but yeah. I am going to the gym on campus. I will say that. I live right next to the campus gym. I go there at least 2 times a week, usually 3 if I can. But I'm not really trying to get gains. I'm just trying not to get, dead. Sorry, that probably was loud. Talking for a long time hurts your throat if you don't realize that. But we keep going. We hop over the chaos pit. Paco, the chat says Paco, so that's Pecos, the chaos god. Keep going over here. Here's another train station. There's a subway station and a regular train station. Like we go in here, I actually built a steam locomotive. And the track goes under it, so you can actually like phase under this. In fact, when we head out of here, I'm actually gonna grab a minecart. So Yeah, sorry if that cough was really loud. Again, my webcam, it's really sensitive, so that's another reason why you can hear the keyboard and the mouse a bunch. So yeah, if we phase through this, actually, I'm gonna stop this for now because there's one other thing I wanted to show. This right here, this is like an ore processing facility, and there's like conveyor belts for it and stuff. There's like a freight train here. Yes, those tracks are right for laying down on. Too bad nothing actually moves except for the tiny ass minecarts. But I did try to build a freight train, like a diesel locomotive here. I don't know how good of a job it was, but I tried. I think I looked up a picture somewhere, but yeah, there's that, and then there's like a place where all the processed ore goes and stuff, and then it actually gets its ore from this. This minecart track actually does head somewhere. We can follow it. It will head to a mine. There's a mine in that ravine that was over there. So if we follow this track, it should send us into the mine. And no one say the meme. If anyone says the meme, I'm gonna get pissed. And so we keep going. The minecart track will bring us down here. And oh shoot, I broke something. Oh well, let me replace this. It's hard to see without this. But anyway, this is inside the ravine. And there's actually, I happened to stumble across a minecart track, or mine shaft. So I built a bunch of carts going deep into the depths. Yeah. I think it's actually kind of a roller coaster too. But yeah, no one say the meme. As soon as I said no one say the meme, you had to ruin it. And of course it's James. Like, James, you've been the one that has been the most provocative this entire stream. And while I don't hate you, I'm slightly disappointed in you. Just slightly. So, you're on thin ice, mister. But yeah, you just happened to say the meme. Anyway, let's just keep going. Shit. Can I switch to the minecart, please? There we go. Hard to see without the bar. And of course, John, of course you said the meme. You literally said the meme, which is great, just great. I'm losing my faith. Oh yeah, you can see that Beppis building actually had a giant can of Beppis on top of it. Like, yeah, because Beppis is love, I guess. Beppis is life. Don't meme quote me. You're not gonna like it. Anyway, we're gonna take the track to the third borough. So that one was Saloon. And then the third borough is... Shit, I forgot the name of the third borough. It'll come to me. But anyway, this is the third part of it. And there's a road connecting it to the cathedral. But right here is a cargo ship, and we're passing a passenger train right now. So that's a large passenger train. And we're here at the station. This is Jaina. That's what it's called. So this is the town of Jaina, right here. And this is where the docks are. So, fun fact, this river right here, that the ship is floating on, I did like building this cargo ship, though. I had a good time building it. I think it came out well. But, thank you, John, for the cryptic messaging. But, I'm afraid. Anyway, so, this river, I had to completely fill in myself, because there is, like, some sort of glitch that drained it. Almost. So, like you can see over here, this is what it looks like before. And so I had to build it up and use the water physics to actually make this look like a larger river. But, and then there's a waterfall right here. more cryptic messaging. I'll figure it out eventually. I'm just not focusing on it right now. But if we go in here, you'll see like really dumb cars. Like these are really bad cars. But this is the old Jaina Park. So one thing about the old Jaina Park, right, is this used to be an actual village that like an NPC village that I was planning to build a town around. But because of that same bug that messed with the terrain that I talked about earlier, it swallowed up this town. So all you can see is just the tops here. Like even if you break the sand, it's just sand under it because the terrain generation got destroyed. So all you can see is the remains of it. And I even made like a little sign with the lore. And this is a flag of Jaina. But anyway, like this used to be an actual NPC village, and I made it into a park, like a memorial park. And yeah, and it's also going around to right there, that sort of thing. If we keep going, okay, another thing, I'll get to that. This is a firefighter station. I remember building this on Christmas. I built this Christmas Day. I always remember what I was doing a lot of times when I was building many of these places, but yeah, a lot of these are more generic. This is the community college. So, not Saloon, but Jaina has a community college, and this is their football stadium. So I had someone help me, and we built players, and we put like heads on them and stuff because the server supports that sort of thing. And these are, you know, armor stands. And we have a football game going on. Where's the football itself? Oh yeah, this guy has the ball, as you can see, a little football. And you can see like popcorn and stuff in the stands. But we have nets and stuff. And if you fly over here, these are like a bunch of birds. I don't know who put them there, but it's just a bunch of birds. Anyway. Bird Up. Welcome to Bird Up, the worst show on television. Anyway, right now the game is Jaina versus Saloon. The two towns have different teams. Over there is locker rooms, stuff like that. Sorry for the mega cough again, but anyway. These are some dorms for the community college right here. You know, simple college dorms, I guess. Yep. Yeah, I live here. This is where I live. This is my college dorm. I'm just gonna head up to my dorm room right now. You know, if I open this door, it's gonna be me. Like, this is my room. So, oh yeah, I see those messages auto-deleting. I'm not doing that. I'm not deleting any of those messages, so, I don't know what's happening with that. Maybe it's the, moderators or something. Yeah. Moderators. No, there are no moderators, so I have no clue what that is. Actually, wait, no. It's retracted. I think you're just deleting them yourself, because it says retracted, not removed. So that retracted means like the person who made it is the person who takes it away. So, I think you're behind it, fella. But, as soon as I open this door, you'll be able to see me. So, yeah, like, just in this room. This is where I live, so, yeah. See, this is my dorm room. See? Like, this is where I stream. This is where I do everything from. So, yeah. It's beautiful. Anyway. Just more various buildings and stuff. And over here, if we keep going past the park... one more thing about the community college. There are these buildings. I'll make a frat house later. I think it's necessary to make a frat house. Also, I didn't make this, but someone made Mario pixel art. Yeah, I don't know who made that. But this is like the main office of the school. And this is like what the dean offices. I have a few references and inside jokes for these names. I'll let you figure them out. But, Yeah, I mean, I'm not creative, but I try. I do try. Oh no. Yeah, definitely seeing my side profile is the scariest thing imaginable. Like, just put that in as a jump scare for a horror game. But yeah, this is a larger class right here. Large classroom building. Actually, in real life, you can see, I don't have a class in a room like this. Like, most people, they have at least one huge class but I managed to get lucky with the programs I got into because I think my English class only has like 12 people in it. So yeah, and also in the chat, yeah, my dorm room is empty, just like my soul. If y'all want, I can, you know what? Okay, I don't want to touch my webcam because if I do, the audio will go crazy. But I'm tempted to pick up my webcam and show you all my room, but I think that's just unnecessary. So if y'all want to see it, say it, but I'm just not going to do it unless everyone wants to. Anyway. We keep going, and we can head across this river. Man, my throat hurts. But anyway, down here is a beach area for the river, even though rivers don't really have beaches, but oh well. I made this bridge. I like it. It's a good bridge. It's a tasty bridge. I like it. James, can you not post, like, cursed text posts? Like, if you want to shit post, then, I mean, fine. If you want to shit post, but shit post in moderation, alright? Anyway, we go over this part. We do have a vote for the room tour, so if I get a few more, maybe I'll do it, but one person isn't gonna swing it for me. I'll need more. But, this side has like apartments and stuff like that, little apartment complexes, and I also have a residential neighborhood. And oh no, someone broke this. But here we have some flooding right here. Shoot. All right, give me a sec. I gotta fix this. Why is this doing this? Gotta fix the fountain. I'm making it worse. All I'm doing is making this worse. What am I doing? Can I fix this at all? No. 1 second, chat. I just want to get this stupid fountain under control. It wasn't like this when I first built it, so trust me, I'm an engineer. No, I'm not an engineer. I hated engineering. I hated so much. Like, I just really don't like it. It's not a good bean. Alright, so that's manageable. But I did build a residential area. Sorry. But yeah, I'm not destroying the water block. That would be too simple. I gotta take the hard route for things. I think I just got a notification, but anyway, yeah, houses. Houses, dude. And then, most of these are just regular houses with garages and stuff, except for one. So, there's a ravine right here. So I decided, what if I made one of the houses, like, destroyed by the ravine? So, this house is, like, closed off to the public, like a police line and everything. So, we go in here, like you can see, just it got cut through the middle by this ravine. And technically that house isn't safe either, but we have no residential code here, so oof. And then like this house has a pool deck, stuff like that. There's a little park in the middle. There's like swing sets and a slide and a sandbox and shit. Alright, James, you're leaving? Well, thanks for stopping in the stream. I'm just lucky I got anyone to watch it, honestly. But yeah, thanks for the shit post, dude. And have a good night, and don't die if you can. Anyway, if you want, I'll do that room tour right now. If you want to stick for that, I'll just do this. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pick up my webcam. So, it may cause the mic to get really loud. So, just be prepared for that. What I'm doing now is adjusting myself so you can see the webcam better. Alright, here we go. So, alright, I'm going to do this as carefully as possible. I'll say when the next stream is. I don't have a date for it right now. I don't know when the next stream would be. But, this is some of my room. As you can see, it's pretty small. Yeah. I have posters from Comic-Con and stuff. I have a bed. I have food, stuff like that. I have my Switch. I actually got Breath of the Wild, but I haven't played it yet. So I do need to play that eventually. I did play some Smash though. I met some guys who I'm playing Smash with. There was actually a tournament today, but I didn't participate because I'm not good at Smash. But another thing is I'm looking straight into the camera, but I don't know if it's picking it up or not. But anyway, because like when I had to have this lopsided. Anyway, that's the room tour. Let me put this back. Sorry if it's loud. Alright, let me put this back down. Yeah, I just got the streaming software. It's new, so yeah, second stream. I don't know when my next stream will be, and I don't know what I'm going to do. If I do stream, what it will be, because this is almost over, by the way. This stream is almost over. I'll wrap this up for those of you who are still watching. But, someone else built this. This is a cargo ship. Like a cargo spaceship or something with guns and stuff, but I did not build this. But the thing is, I can't really stream that well. I can't stream Breath of the Wild thing well, like, because again, I can't stream from my Switch, to my knowledge. Yeah, there sadly isn't a secret basement under my dorm. I wish I could put one in there, but again, it's Florida, and if I dug down, I'd be in, like, the person's room below me. I am using OBS. I got OBS yesterday, so that's why I still don't sound as good as I could be. Like, I spent a good hour and a half trying to get this to the way it is right now, because if you watch my first stream archive, I was building in from the depths, and because of that, it was not good. I'm not gonna, even if I stream, it won't be too often. I'm not gonna have a streaming schedule. Most of the time it'll be highlights. But, because I'll mostly just make content instead of stream, and even if I do make content, I don't know how often it will be, because, you know, college. But, also, shameless plug time. Go check out my newest video. It's a Meta Knight's Revenge mega mashup. It has like 5 different songs in it. I put maybe a good hour into it, but yeah, shameless self-promotion on my own channel. Who would have knew? And, but yeah, my next stream will be, I don't know the date, but what it will entail, probably, is me continuing to work on this. Because if you watch the archive of the last stream or bits and pieces of it, what I'm doing, if you didn't catch it before, I'm taking this ship and I am building it in from the depths, so block by block. And we made a lot of progress last stream, and like I have the top half, and I have some of the hole done. I just want to get more of the hole done, but I don't know how much I'll replicate. I don't know if I'll replicate all of the inside, because From the Depths does not handle sub-ships or like stuff like that very well. But I am having fun transferring it. I do love From the Depths. From the Depths is probably my favorite game. I said this before, but it's my favorite game. And for a long time I wanted to build this in that, so I want to build that Star Cruiser. And I have already made a bunch of progress, so check that other stream out if you want. Also, another thing I want to ask the chat. So, my last stream, it was in 480p. And I know my audio quality is slightly better now, but what about my video quality? What are you watching this video in? Is it still 480p? Is it 360p? Is it 720 or whatever? Tell me what is the cap that you can watch this stream in, because I tried picking a setting that would allow you guys to see maybe 720, but I don't know if that's what you guys are seeing. So just in the chat, say what your video quality is for feedback. Oh yeah, right here is another steam engine. Yeah, because trains are cool, but and in here we have the station, the main station here, and actually there's a subway station inside of it. So if we head down here, grab myself a minecart. Really, you guys are getting 1080p? Really? So does it look? It sometimes gets iffy. But, like, do you see pretty decent video quality? Like, I know it may not be consistent, but, like, does it actually look like you would normally have it look when you're playing Minecraft? Because I want the video quality to be good. I just don't know how it is. So this is the subway station right here. And I'm actually going to use it so y'all can see it. Yeah, again, I don't have the beefiest computer for streaming, so I don't know how consistent the quality is, but let's go this way. I forgot, this is the way that wasn't finished yet. Let's go the other way. Y'all didn't see that. Let's go the other way. Alright, cool. As long as the video quality is decent, that's good. So, I know this is dark, but we're going down a tunnel right now. And I forgot where this will bring us. Oh yeah, this brings us back to the previous station, and there is a third station. So this is that other station we were in before, and this will take us back to Saloon. Yeah, I want to expand this later, this minecart system, but I don't have places to expand it to yet. I clipped through the ground. I am inside the ground. That normally does not happen. But yeah, I love being inside the ground. That's nice. Let me delete that. But now we are in the saloon station. I even have little ticketing machines, things like that. Sorry again, but where's the exit? Ah, there it is. Alright. Let me hide the chat, and here we are again. We're outside here, and yeah. Oh, and in case you didn't see it before, there was that Beppis building from earlier. Yeah, if you guys want to get invested on the server, this is Project City Build Minecraft. That's the server, PCBMC. So you'll have to go on their website to make an account if you want to build in creative, but yeah, it's fun. I don't play it too often. In fact, I rarely play this, but a lot of this was in the past. So here's another station, because that where we exited before, it actually comes out. See, if you can see over there, we entered and exited over by that temple, and it actually comes out and around, and the subway ends right here. And I remember what I was doing when I was building this. When I was building this subway station, I was watching a bunch of videos on whatever Chris Chan was doing, because I caught a Chris Chan live stream. He was streaming with some other people earlier yesterday, and but like I built this like months ago, but I was watching news on him back when he accidentally killed one of his cats. Anyway, so John, you ask what is my favorite building material? Would I think dark prismarine. Let me pull it up. Dark prismarine. It would be that because I used it in the cathedral a lot, and I think it looks pretty professional, and it can be used as like a tile or like a column and stuff, and it just looks pretty aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, that's probably my favorite building material. I have not prayed towards Mecca yet. Well, you know what? We are right near a Protestant church, which is, you know, conflicting with the Catholic cathedral next door. So I don't know if we have space for a mosque, but if maybe I'll build a mosque in here, so I can pray towards. Wait a minute. How can I pray towards Mecca in Minecraft if everything's at 90-degree angles? Think about it. Because when the Ottomans invaded Constantinople and the big church there, they moved the altar slightly, like a few degrees, to where it was facing Mecca instead of Jerusalem. And by the way, Constantinople is much better than Istanbul. I don't care what any song says. That's just a fact. But yeah, maybe I'll build a mosque, but I probably won't because I'm lazy. But yeah, just a few more buildings over here. This is the Baptist Tower, and it's partially covered by the fog, the clouds. Yeah, Allah blesses this can of Pepsi. But if we go across here, this is a railroad bridge. Because, so my town, it's okay, I guess. But you want to see my neighbor's town? I'm not going to go too far into it. But if I go over to the north, right, and go past the other place, this railroad track that goes across the water, it connects to another city. So, over here, if we just keep following these tracks, it will lead us to this. I did not build this. Someone else built this. But this is their city area. Because, again, it's a multiplayer server. Anyone can build their city. Thing is, the clouds are kind of, you know, interfering in this guy's build. But this is their, like, government area. They made it like an ancient Greek theme. Or Roman sort of theme. Oh, that's cool. They have a bunch of lore. This guy has lore in there. That's nice. But, I wish I built this. Like, what I built is crap in comparison to this guy. So, I forgot the name of this city, but it's pretty fancy. And keep in mind, this is part of the terrain generation. These weird-looking pink trees. This isn't human-built, the trees. But the pathway is, so. This guy spent a lot of time working on this place. He made, like, Greek villas. Think of this as a bunch of frat houses. That's what this is. This is a bunch of frat houses. So, yeah, again, way more effort I ever, compared to whatever I have done, but, this is like his, city center. Oh wow, I'm lagging. But I think he has like people posing everywhere or something. Like, oh, he has a bird. That's pretty funny. The bird has wings. Nice. A bunch of burbs. Although these buildings aren't really furnished. Oh. Okay, so this guy built a battle. Oh, the city's called Camarion, by the way. I forgot the name of the guy. The guy who built it, I think his name is Shrimp. Something with Shrimp. But he can pose a bunch of stuff. I think this is a plugin. But, oh, wow. That is actually really detailed. I'm going to take a snapshot of that. Yeah, that's really detailed. Wow, I don't know how he did that. That is really cool. I like that. But, oh, this, by the way, this city is part of a bunch of cities that are part of the nation of Lucite, because this server has lore. And, yeah, so, while my city is a city-state, this is part of an actual larger nation of cities by multiple players called Lucite. So, yeah. This guy even made a statue. Yeah, this is really impressive. But, also, if you see this text box here, it says, drop a block under the light. So, if I've done this before, but if I drop a block, it does that. Oh, it's broken. But this used to actually open up something. But yeah, this led to like a tunnel out of the city. But anyway, I've done that before. But, yeah, oh crap, I did not build that. Whoa, this is new. Also, this guy is like massive fields of wheat and shit. Like look at all that. And he has a scarecrow and everything. What's under here? Oh, just a really big tunnel. Oh, that's where the old terrain was. But he also had a huge train station. These are windmills, because this is the Netherlands apparently. But what's in here? Nothing. Nothing's in here. Oh. What? What? Alright. Fair enough. I don't know what that is. Oh, he's holding a firework. Don't do Roman candle fights, kids. That sword, or that shield, looks kind of like the flag of Rwanda. No, not Rwanda. What's that one flag in Africa that has the rooster in it? Shoot, I forgot what that country was called, but looks kind of like that. Yeah, this is the guy's train station. Has like a cargo depot and stuff. Oh, what? This goes underground. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Dude. This goes underground. Gonna have to follow that later. Yeah, this is really epic. Oh, welcome back, Thomas. Took you long enough. Yeah, I wish I built this. Yeah, this is the guy's train station. He has a really fancy, schmancy locomotive. Some graffiti by another user. Also, just because I want to, I'm gonna explore whatever the hell that tunnel was. I'm gonna try to glide through it. Oh, I didn't have enough speed. Huh. Yeah, this was not here the last time I visited his city. And he has floating trees, okay. Wow, these tracks go around. I get around, around, round, I get around, get around. What the hell? This looks important. Okay, yeah, let me just have some random planets floating here. Alright. Yeah, it's just, you know, Saturn. Yeah. Don't you love just having Saturn's wings somewhere? You know what this reminds me of? This tower sort of reminds me of that one pit from Battle Tendency in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where they, you know, Zappelli and that one JoJo had to climb out of, but it would like had oil in the center. Like, if any of you have seen Battle Tendency, you know what I mean. But yeah, that's what this reminds me of. Is this a JoJo reference? Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna head home now, because as cool as all of this is, it's also cool but boring at the same time, so. All I'll do is see where this track goes, and then I'll teleport back home, and then I'll probably end the stream once I get back there. And for the one of you who joined in late, this was a stream where I was showing off a city I built. Not that one, I did not build that city, that's a different city, but, oh, that's a mansion. That's a, you know, one of those mansions that spawns. Why are the clouds so low? Like, look at this shit. The clouds are below the trees. The Vietnamese, they're in the trees. Dang, how long did this take? Yes, I am saying that that was a JoJo reference. You know? You gonna challenge me on that? What the hell is this? I've never seen this before. That's like a golem. It's like a statue, a golem. If this leads to a dwarf city, I swear, this is gonna be Eben. It's gonna be an Eben gamer moment. Trademark. Jesus Christ! How long did this railroad go? Oh my god. If this is a dead end, I'm gonna get so pissed. I'm going to get so pissed. But yeah, look at the terrain generation here. Like, this is all part of, like, a plugin that the server has. And that's the reason we restarted the creative map. So we could have this new terrain generation. But, oh my god. Just let this freaking minecart track be over. Or this railroad track. Oh yeah, speaking of JoJo, I did finish part 3 a few days ago, Stardust Crusaders. I finally finished watching that, so yeah, I'm happy that the road roller part happened. That was funny. And what the hell is this? What the hell? This is just Lois Roy I Armory? What? Amoric? Lois? Yes, wife Lois? Hey, beater. Hey, beater. B. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going. Oh! Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, someone else made a town. Yeah, again, there's a lot of people that make stuff on this server. Like, oh god, that's lag. That's lag. More people, alright. Is that a parade or a street concert? That's funny. That's a egg. You know what? Long egg. Type long egg in the chat if you are dead inside. What's in here? Huh. Yeah, I've never explored this area before. Is this a monorail? This looks like a monorail. Wow, this is a densely packed city. This is really detailed. Oh my god. Huh. I wonder what all this is. Jesus. Okay, I need to know what this is. A lot of these buildings are simple, but still, like, this takes effort. Wow. Huh? Beef. You know what? We have the... Oh, that's not beef. That's just B-E-E-A. I thought it said beef. You know, I'm disappointed. I thought we had the beef. But we don't. The beef had us. Christ, this is detailed. Oh, and we have Colonel Sanders. Is that Bernal Banders and Bindbraft? Bernal Brick and Branders? Yeah. It's your boy. Oh, that's a car that blew up. Alright. Huh. But yeah, that railroad does lead to somewhere. Is that Thomas? Is that Thomas the Tank Engine? You gotta be kidding me. Is that... Is that Thomas the motherfucking Tank Engine? Why do people do this? Alright, that's a thing. I didn't expect to see such magnificence on this Minecraft server. I am clearly not cultured enough. What the? There's a parkour course? What? I'm gonna explore this place later. You know what? Alright, I'm gonna end the stream in a minute or two. There's so many references. Jesus Christ. This is a TF2 reference. Yeah, that's a TF2 reference right there. Oh my god, how far does this go? Motherfuckers, come on, motherfuckers, come on. I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s, 9 9s, 10 Mac 10s, the shits never end. But yeah, that Thomas remix, I get what you mean by that. Of course it's Thomas the Tank Engine. But yeah, this place is so detailed. Alright, anyway, that's probably enough for now. I'm gonna... Alright, fellas, I'm about to head out. Let me just teleport back to where I was. Home. Alright, and so now we are back in the mine. We got our pickaxe. No, that's a dead meme. But, we're back in Grantville, and I'm probably going to end the stream off here. And, I don't know when I'm gonna stream next. Shoot, I should probably give a date though. Let me look at my schedule real quick and then I'll end the stream. You know what? If I do stream again, I'll do it tomorrow night at 9:30. No, not 9:30, 10:30. 10:30 p.m. tomorrow night. I'll do that, and the stream won't be Minecraft. It'll be Minecraft and From the Depths, because I'll be working on that the Star Cruiser and From the Depths again. But it'll just be a casual stream, I guess. I want to try to figure out music for it, but if not, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, because I do want to get that built. But yeah, that was my tour of Grantville, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. I have a club a little before then, so depending on when that gets out, just look out for a notification that I'm streaming at around that time. I can't guarantee that it'll be taking place then, but I'll try. So, fellas, it's been nice knowing you, and stay funny jokes, I guess. Yeah. Alright, I am gonna end the stream now, so I hope you guys have fun, and I'm not good at outros. Yeah, see you at 10:30 or so tomorrow, the 16th.